Welcome to Lazy Joe's Middlesbrough, our HQ here. We've been open a few weeks now. We've been just getting everything ready in the main room, and now we've got time to work on our own collections, Lazy Joe's, which we've done a lot in the past. If you've seen our YouTube before, we've got a previous video about how we design and manufacture and bring our Lazy Joe's brand to the shop. And today we're going to do a similar video, but the reasons why we've changed from doing it that old way to the reasons we're doing it this way. So we have always designed on new clothing, something that when I first started doing it was just the normal way to do it. We designed everything in-house and got it made locally, and it was really successful. The way we did it in our last design was Feed Your Mind. We kind of looked more into the manufacturing process of the new products. So moving away from just getting generic stock blanks and moving towards something a little bit more sustainable. With that, we looked into the way the cotton was manufactured, with using no fertilizers, with making sure that there were right work environments, people were getting paid right, and certificates came with that, which is really good. But still inside of me, I thought there was something better we can do with that. We're still working on virgin materials, which is something I've always wanted to get away from. I sell vintage clothing, I've always sold vintage clothing, so selling vintage clothing and new clothing at the same time didn't really play right in my mind. So that's the reason we're moving away from that, and that's the reason we've got the Re collection, which is our first collection on used vintage clothing. And this is something that has been in the works for a long time. We've probably been trying to make it for about 6 months now, because we make them on used vintage sweatshirts. I don't just get any vintage sweatshirts for this. It has to be the right look, the right brand, because if you know your vintage clothing, there'll be, you can get a 90s sweatshirt or a 90s t-shirt, and the brand that made them could be a complete different fit, from a skinny fit to a boxy fit. So I've been collecting these for a long time from all over the place. So these are more boxy fit sweatshirts, so they'll be more like cropped rather than long. And I want to get a really nice colour palette that will go really well together in a whole collection.
As well as that, we use local printers that use eco-friendly inks.
The reasons why we did this was getting away from virgin materials, and even though if I looked at it in business sense, it's not the smartest move to go down, that's irrelevant to me, because I just want to do better, and I just want to make things more sustainable and make us have a better impact on the environment, because at the end of the day we sell used clothing, so we've got to be aware of that. Yeah, so as you can see, they'll all be different colours, they're all one-offs, 20 altogether, and they're printed on Hanes. There'll be jerseys, Tultex, which is probably my favourite, as you can see with the OG label, and they've all got like some really nice washed out fits, so you can kind of tell that these have been worn before, and they've got kind of like a bit of sun wear on them or whatever. So the colour palette's incredible, what we've been able to get hold of. Basically colour for everyone. There's a few of these that are absolutely banging too. Like I love my orange. That's on a boxy Tultex XL. So I'll show you kind of how they'll fit and the difference between buying a 90s vintage sweatshirt and then buying something new. So this is the XL, and I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but it's perfect fit on me. Well, how I want it anyway. Baggy, cuffed well, loose, with the re-hit at the bottom. Couldn't be happier. Oh, I've seen this tee, by the way. Best. My favourite tee I found all year. My childhood cartoon heroes and art in the same one. yeah, so there you have it. Recollection, 20 available, in-store only, Middlesbrough, Borough Road. We'll be doing similar stuff in the future, but for now, sweatshirt weather, so we'll be working on these. And I want to get away from the standard brand thinking where you have to have a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, a beanie. I want to kind of go a bit more left field with it. Well, not really, but doing something a little bit more exciting that I'll be buzzing about. So whether that's remaking jeans or jackets or you know, fleeces, it's getting hold of a really good collection of clothing that go together, and there's a reason why they go together, and then bringing them back to life, and that's what's really important to me. So if you want to check them out, come out in store. And moving on to the new year, we're going to be doing some exciting things in the shop and around the shop with Lazy Joe's. So we're going to be doing yard sales out the front. If you haven't checked them out before, or you don't know anything about them, we basically throw a massive tent outside because the weather's always gash here, so we've got to think about that. Throw loads of rails out and have things really cheap. And we'll have them between like £1 or £5, and it'll be like a day event. We'll probably have DJs, something going on. So we'll be doing that in the new year. We haven't done it yet in this Borough shop, but we've done it in the past, and it'll be similar to the flea markets we've done. So if you want to check that out as well, that's on YouTube. Yeah, we'll be just basically next year and this is how I do it. I break down every single thing we do and really get into that subject and think how we can make that better, how we can make that aspect of the business better, how we can make Lazy Joe's better in any type of way. And we'll be doing that in the new year, so we'll be documenting all that, what we do. So if there's anything you want us to go through on YouTube, let us know and we'll create a video for it, because we're here to help. So thank you for watching. Peace.